Okay, so a comfortable stance. Just in the comfortable stance, very gently roll the shoulders. Very small movement. But allow this very small rolling of the shoulders to be a complete body movement, so you can feel the whole of the back open. You can feel the whole of the front open. It's gently rolling the shoulders. There's an invitation here to allow that sensation of the movement to travel all the way down into the feet and all the way up into the head. So just a gentle rolling of the shoulders, but allowing it to travel through the whole body. From Bahui all the way to Yongchuan. And the space between the shoulders, all the way out to the tips of the fingers. Keep going a little longer. There may be hardly any movement here at all, but at the same time, everything is in motion. Everything is moving. A few more breaths, a few more repetitions. And then allow the movement to settle. Allow the body to relax. Allow the mind to quieten. Notice your inside space. Notice your inside space. From inside, bring the awareness into the space that you're standing in. Allow the awareness to expand in the space that you're standing. And take a few breaths to enjoy this space. Enjoy this space. Maybe expand the awareness out a little further. Out into the vicinity that you're practicing in. We can expand further still. You can notice that physical distance is not an issue. We can notice this practice space, everyone here connected. You can notice big chi field. People everywhere supported. People everywhere supporting one big chi field. We can allow the awareness to extend out beyond this into Hunyuan Qi, into unlimited potential. And then when we draw the awareness back, notice that Hunyuan Qi, that unlimited potential, is already within us. Illuminate this space within. Illuminate this space within. And just stand. Draw the hands back towards lower dantian. And notice lower dantian. Notice where the hands want to come back to this morning. Keep the elbows open. Keep the wrists open. Allow the mind to be centered. Whole body is relaxed. Whole body relaxed. And then as we stand, just taking a little while to release and relax. So a little bit like body mind, you work from the neck down. So just gently mobilize the neck. Allow the neck to release. Front, back, and the sides. And then once you've found a comfortable position, effortless place for the neck, just stay in that effortless place with the neck. Start to bring awareness into the shoulders. A couple of rolls of the shoulders. Allow that awareness to move down through the elbows, the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. And again, just take a moment to find that effortless space. Notice the chest and the upper back. Allow the chest and the upper back to release. Bring the awareness down through the body, through the lumbar spine. Gently rotating the hips, releasing the pelvic area, releasing the hips, softening the knees, the ankles, and the feet. Whole body is free to move. And then again, return just to standing. How effortlessly can you stand? Awareness to lower dantian, center of your physical universe. Stay here. Stay here. Body is in constant motion. Qi is always flowing. Breath is always flowing. Blood is always flowing. The movements can be so small that nobody else may notice them. Body is always in motion. But our chi can stay quiet and centered. Draw the awareness into the center of the chest. Notice chi quiet and centered. Quiet, centered. Stay here. Stay here. A few more breaths in middle dantian. And then awareness to upper dantian, to Shenji Palace. Notice our mind. Notice the space in the head. 一念不起. The mind may well be moving. We don't need to allow our chi to follow the ideas, to follow the thoughts. Don't feed the ideas, don't feed the thoughts, feed the space in between. Feed the space in between. Stay here. Stay in the space between thoughts. And then return to middle dantian. Notice middle dantian. The chi quiet and centered. Quiet and centered. Quiet. Centered. All three. Jing, Qi, Shen. Allow the hands to sink down to lower dantian. Bottom left hand comes underneath, or one hand comes underneath. One hand rises above. Holding a chi ball. This is Jing, Qi, and Shen. Connected. Connected. And a few times, switch the hands, rotate the ball in the hand. But we're getting ready just to come back and settle again. Just notice which position is most comfortable, holding the chi ball. And then once you've found a position, just settle. The physical size of the ball is unimportant. It's the idea of flow and the idea of completeness within it. The idea of potential within. This is what we hold in our hands. Here we're Huang Huang Hu Hu, Kung Kung Dan Dan. Empty but not empty. Full of potential. Stay with this a little longer. Then we're going to invite movement in. We're going to gently rotate the ball in the hands. Gently rotate the ball. As you do, the body can turn. But don't hurry into a movement, relax into the movement. If you can feel somewhere has tension, pay a little bit of attention to it. Draw chi through. Draw chi through. So you can move this ball up through the sides of the body. You can move it across, up and down. Just gently mobilize. Open. Release. Keep this going. Keep this going. We will move into Taiji ball to close, but before we do, we just want to take another moment, quiet and centered. So allow the hands to gently draw back towards lower dantian. No hurry. Find your way back to lower dantian. Hold the ball in front of lower dantian. Hold the ball in front of lower dantian. And then separate one ball into two balls. both in front of lower dantian. They rise, they spiral up into the heavens. The thumbs push forwards and the hands spiral out. The hands spiral back and we sink the tailbone, gathering into lower dantian. Your pace, your movement. Spiraling up through the center, out to the sides, then returning to lower dantian. Moving chi through the whole body, through the arms, through the legs, through the whole of the spine, through all of the internal space. Moving chi. A few more times. So the next time the hands get to the top, they pause at the top. Draw the feet closer together. And then draw the hands down. Sink the tailbone, squat down slightly, gather back into lower dantian. Gather back in. And then push the little fingers back, spiral out. Beyond physical body, out into Hunyuan Chi. Dissolve. And then gather. Having found quietness, having found space within physical body, within mind, use this movement to fill that space with fresh potential, with Hunyuan Chi. Refresh and re-energize. Continue. Big movement for a few more times. And the idea remains the same, but the movement reduces. Smaller circles. Smaller circles. Smaller circles. Returning to La Chi. Maybe even just returning to standing. Whole body relaxed, mind quiet. She quiet and centered. In this effortless place, she does flow well. She does flow well. And then to draw them practice to a close, raise the hands to Hersha hands, to prayer position. Take a moment at Hersha hands. Enjoy this space and whatever it means to you this morning. A few more breaths in Hersha hands. And then the hands rise. Above Tianmen, above Bahui, and continuing up into the heavens. Opening forwards, one finger at a time, and releasing out. Releasing out. Expanding forwards. And then connecting back, center of head. Clear and bright. Clear and bright, and allowing that brightness to travel through the neck and the shoulders into the center of chest. Middle fingers connect to Dabao. Center of chest. Fingers push back into the space behind. Opening out, unwinding and expanding. Then gathering back. Gathering back. Gathering back. One hand on the other on Duchi. Mind rests in lower dantian, the center of your physical universe. Nourish chi for a few breaths. Then relax the hands to the sides gently. Ease out. And if you'd like to join for a howler, please feel free. So, raising the hands. 1, 2. Howla. One more. Howla. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.